market, and then we go to indices, right? Indices. So now let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard about, let's say, NASDAQ, S&P 500, Dow Jones, anything like that?
Not really. I'm not focused on that things.
It's fine. Listen, it's okay. But just so you understand what index is, we just discussed companies, right? We said that stocks are companies, correct?
Yeah.
So think about an index as the basket, because that's what index is the basket with a number of the biggest companies inside one index. Let's say Dow Jones, for example, the first one that you see here, it's 30 biggest companies in the US, like Coca-Cola, like Microsoft, like IBM, like Apple. So 30 biggest companies in the US inside one index called Dow Jones. And that index, that basket, measures the performance of all that 30 companies at once. You understand?
Yeah.
Now, if we talk about S&P 500, that's 500 biggest companies in the US, okay, divided by different sectors. Let's say from the automotive sector, from the technical, from the banking sector, from the semiconductor sector, and so on. So 500 biggest companies in capitalization, of course, inside one basket. And that basket, like I said, measures the performance of all that companies at once. Now, how the index actually works, because it's like sort of a barometer of how the whole economy of the country is doing. So think about it this way. If the whole economy of, let's say, UK, of US, of any other, let's say, country is doing well, that's where the biggest companies gain. That's where the biggest companies prosper, they grow. And if you see that the index, for example, is going up, it gives you like an idea that the economic situation in the country seems to be very likely for investors to buy, let's say, the stocks in this country. That's why the indices grow, because investors buying the stocks of that country because they feel confident that their investment will grow in value, because they feel that the government is doing well. You understand?
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so these are the four, let's say, very common and the most used class of assets for trading. All right, like I said, ETF, bonds, funds, and cryptocurrencies we're not going to touch for now, okay, just not to overcomplicate things for you. Now, before we continue, and I'll show you how that actually works, how do you make money in trading, tell me if you understand now what the capital market now consists of. Do you understand it?
No, yeah, what part is? What are interesting, maybe how you can make money with, it's possible to make money with currency.
Well, yes, I'll show you that shortly. I just wanted to make sure that we close this, let's say, part, and you don't have any questions regarding what kind of assets can basically are available now for you to trade, should you have your trading account open. Is that all clear?
Yeah, this
very good. Yeah. Great. So